Welcome back. You're with Overdrive, and it's time now to talk about two wheels and TVS. When TVS first launched the Apache, it drew rave reviews for its styling and its race-bred handling package. It's now put out a 180cc upgraded version of the Apache. Shumi travels to Bangalore to find out if it's up to speed.
Sorry, I'm late. But then I could argue, so is TVS. You see, TVS has a reputation for engineering very interesting products, but they don't necessarily bring them out first. And today, we're riding the new TVS Apache RTR 180, their new flagship motorcycle. And now, without any further delay, I'm going to go ride it and see just how well TVS has done this time.
The major change to the new Apache is the engine, which at first glance looks exactly like the RTR 160's unit. The boffins at TVS have lengthened the stroke and increased the bore to arrive at 177cc and provide more torque at low and mid revs. They also lightened the crank, making this larger capacity engine weigh exactly the same as the old 160. So the 17.3 PS power figure feels like a lot more when you're on the road. Like the look of the engine, nothing much has changed in the styling of the 180. In fact, the designers and marketing whizzes at TVS strongly emphasized that they didn't want to mess with the RTR's characteristic looks. The only changes are some new decals, gold finished front forks, white pinstriping on the wheels, a white face tacho, and blackened out adjustable clip-ons and a T-cover.
Most of us who like to ride our bikes sporty like a rear end that ends on a high note, so we remove this plastic bit. What TVS has done is a very clever thing. In the dry season, this is what the rear end looks like. There's air space, you can see the tire through it, and the whole styling thing is not messed with. But when it comes to the rains, this part is a standard part of the bike. It bolts in place sort of like that, and then you get a proper mud flap.
Another aspect of the Apache 180 that hasn't changed is riding dynamics. Compared to the old 160, the 180 accelerates with far greater authority and keeps pulling right till it's time to brake to enter the corner. It also feels more stable around the corner and retains the flickability of the 160. The engine also feels grunty all the way, while the throttle response is instant. Even on the short test loop, we could see 120 on the clock rather easily and very often. TVS claim a 0 to 60 time of 4.15 seconds, which should make the Apache quicker than its recently updated rival, the Pulsar 180.
As you can see, the TVS Apache RTR 180 looks more or less the same as the 160. But what TVS have done is made a small number of changes, but carefully thought through changes to produce a very interesting buying proposition.